Hello, gamers. I was gonna off-camera buy new potions, but there's actually a sword for sale. But I guarantee I'm gonna be able to upgrade that. Also, oh no! My HP is 12 lower!
Can't find a better price than that.
What are you? No. Yeah, I really actually just came here just to buy potions, and then I saw all that, and I was like, oh, it sounds like I need to start recording. Like, damn. Gotta record.
It'd better all be here.
Oh my goodness, you don't have to actually hit the arrows, you can use the D-pad.
Is that all?
Actually, you know what? No, it's not all.
And what can I do for you?
Yeah.
I reckon I can find a buyer.
I can barely sell any of my weapons. Cool.
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else? I'm thankful you got that much.
Wow, look at that.
I reckon
I'm getting money. I'm getting my money. Money. Oh, wait. I thought there was only one side quest. There's two! We'll go get that first.
Saying fortune, do you?
Yep. Awesome.
No scratches, right?
Wait, did I just make it? No, that's what I have. Yeah, let's make you.
Yeah, that should do you.
And then,
Not the best work, but it'll do.
Yep.
Yeah.
HP is ultimately higher than it was. That's how it always goes. And
that should do you.
Boom.
Anything else?
Now I'm all kitted out with platinum, as opposed to like uranium or some crap. I don't know. I want uranium armor. I should add that to Minecraft. I say Minecraft. I'm like subscribed to enough Minecraft people. Like snapshots are currently coming out when I'm recording this. It's just like, well, it looks like they're doing a lot. I'll deal with it later. Like it seems like a lot's going on, but I don't know. I don't know.
Sid, I know that when we came to the hideaway, we chose to let go of our past in order that we might focus on our future.
We did?
Nonetheless, I was wondering if... Well, I know you are from Rosaria, and I'm in need of someone with intimate knowledge of those lands. Apparently, the duchy is home to all manner of curative herbs found nowhere else in the realm. Among them is a flower called a morganbeard that increases the potency of lesser medicines.
I can't say that I've had much practice healing. My youth was spent in the Bailey.
A shame. You see, the hideaway relies heavily upon medicines procured from afar. And when those shipments are late, well, it's our sick who suffer. If we could find this flower and learn to grow it here, we might save many lives. However, as you are well aware, Imperial occupation has rendered the roads unsafe for those like me, untrained in the military arts. Now, I'm not asking the busiest man in the hideaway to drop everything and make the journey for me, but if you happen to be in the duchy on other business...
It makes my life better, so I'll do it for you.
Morganbeards, then.
But of course, if my old tomes are to be believed, the flowers are bright yellow and as large as goblins' eyes. Oh, and they grow in the marshes of Sorrowise. If I am to propagate them here in the backyard, I will require several samples, preferably of blooms which have already gone to seed. And before I forget, I do seem to recall learning in the course of my research that their odor has the tendency to attract unsavory creatures. Nothing you cannot handle, though, I'm sure.
I'm sure I can't handle it at all. Yeah, if it has a plus next to it, that means you unlock stuff from doing it. Which means, in other words, fudging do it. Yes, and just that elegantly, too. Fudging do it. Okay. If I do this, will it actually let me? Because this will put me right by that quest. Oh my goodness. I didn't have to walk. I'm a lazy bum. Lazy little bum.
Oh, bother. Whatever am I to do now, Clive?
About what?
I've 2 dresses that need stitching, but I haven't got a scrap of linen. Those girls' rags are so threadbare. It's a wonder they don't fall to pieces. And we most certainly cannot have that. A certain amount of decorum must be maintained, even here at the Hideaway. You wouldn't want the poor things going without decent clothes now, would you?
It sounds like you're guilt tripping me.
Of course not. What can I do to help?
Oh, aren't you a dear? You see, I've paid for 2 bolts of cloth from the drapers in Northreach, blue and red.
Okay,
But
2
they're
completely different
Lots
areas.
of places that aren't on the map anyway, so I'll need someone to take this receipt and collect them.
And you'd have this someone be me.
I would. And don't let them fob you off with anything less than what I paid for. 1 bolt of blue and 1 of red. I expect them both.
Yeah, I ain't prioritizing that one because it doesn't benefit me as much.
They said they'd give us new clothes. But we've no coin.
Cool. And, yeah, completely different location, so I'll just fully do this one, then I'll fully do that one. Yada, yada, yada. Bloopity boop. I think that's a pretty fair reaction, don't you, bloopity boop? That's right! I said... You go bye-bye! 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 Now the real question is, do I bring back... Ooh, fudge. Okay. I could do this. I could do this. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be Pog. Oh, this is gonna be Pog. Oh man, guys, I'm kidding. I'm going out into the real world with a kid.
Thank you for sticking with us.
I'm gonna be so buff, strong, and sexy. I now have 2 epic abilities. Because I do like the tornado. Like I don't plan on using like the raw move thingy, the cheeky thingy again. Because I actually don't like. I didn't think it was that good. This, I will suck. I'm now using the tornado without ignition. Because ignition was so good for combos, but I just like now that I'm really gonna be dodge focused, I'm gonna become a dodge tank. I feel like it doesn't work. You see, if it wasn't this close, I would get on Chocobo, but I'd feel like it just would take more time than it's worth to actually get... No, I'm definitely not fighting y'all. Y'all are almost 10... Okay, I thought I was going the completely wrong way. Y'all are almost 10 levels lower than me. I ain't fighting you. No
The marshes near the
way.
Abbey are certainly damp. Let's see if they're damp enough for Morgan beer.
Goblins. Y'all are my level, which means I probably should fight ya. Yeah, boom. And then what if I just immediately put them in a tornado afterwards? Like, that's gotta, like, absolutely mollywop their asses. And then I can just boom, 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 boom. Oh, you're not in the tornado. Easy. Very easy, in fact. And there's more enemies.
The size of a goblin's eye.
Yeah.
Not this goblin. About them being attracted to
Oh! Oh, yeah! Boom. And thunder. Boom. Oh, man. I genuinely, honestly, playing action focus has already made me like this game's combat more than I did before. Because it genuinely feels like I need a little bit of skill in timing. And also just not having the ring that auto heals me also makes, it just means there's just another thing I have to pay attention to. Maybe not having any of these ultra weakifying rings would make the combat even more fun. Well, I can't imagine not being a complete wimp while playing.
Nice try.
Oh yeah. Boom. Yeah, I should have dodged instead of doing Gorge. Gorge isn't strong enough. Maybe I should get rid of Gorge with her Wicked Wheel. That actually is a thought worth thinking. Because it is maybe better. Maybe better. I don't know. I do like having both of these being smaller ones because it means I can use them more often. And this should be the fight. Okay. That's the fight. Wow.
It's all right.
I like how long this tornado just stood with no
Into
enemies.
this much trouble. Might as well gather as many as I can.
No kidding.
There's something familiar about this scent. It reminds me of home.
How about that? What's in this chest? Anything good? I wasn't paying attention, so I actually genuinely don't know.
Hopefully this will be enough.
And I get a warp.
I've had my
But he was saying before I warped is I've had my fair share of goblins. Had my fair share.
It is rare that we see you so often in the backyard, Sid. What brings you to the gardens?
Boom, boom. What you asked for, my boy.
I found your flowers.
Yes, wonderful. These are almost identical to the plates in my tome. Did you have any trouble locating them?
Finding them was the easy part, but it's odd. They remind me of my childhood somehow. I don't remember these flowers specifically, but you must have grown them in the castle garden. If the petals are meant to improve the effectiveness of medicines, it's possible that the court physicers grew them for the tinctures and treatments they made my brother.
If the ducal healers were convinced of their properties, that is all the more reason to begin growing our own supply here. Oh, allow me to use some of the flowers you brought me to make something that might aid you on your travels. I need only a moment to extract the essence from the petals. And here we are. A phial of pure Morganbeard extract. A single drop added to any one of your restoratives will increase its potency. At least I hope it will.
I like his at least I hope it will. I have confidence in you, my guy. Mostly because I've played this game before and I know that it does work. But I believe in you, my guy. The reasons for me believing in you don't matter. Just my belief in you. Yep. Epic. Is it actually going to say how much they do now? Okay, so 4% more. I actually don't know what you did, but probably 8% more. It was probably 40 originally. And 9 seconds more. Okay, not as much as I was hoping. Quite honestly. I'm actually a little bummed about how little more that is. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Oh, I actually have to talk to someone? At least they're not going to be bigoted towards me anymore. No one here is, because I don't have a brain on my face. Oh, my sword looks so boring.
Might I interest you in some swansdown? Perhaps some seersucker or herringbone?
Just some linen. 2 bolts. Already paid for in full.
Apologies, my lord, but your items aren't here. They were due to arrive on a caravan from Boklad, but there's been little traffic on the road these past few days. My mother thinks it might be bandits, but she always thinks it's bandits.
It usually is. So I assume the caravan will be coming from the south.
Yes, hopefully carrying all manner of spice and sundries. Wait, you aren't thinking of...
Going to find it. That's exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, well then, be safe.
I like that questionative, be safe. That's funny. 400 yards?
Rosie won't help me here.
No, I ain't, no. What are feet? I don't know what feet are. Oh, I accidentally walked into those creatures and now they want to kill me. Is this gonna be the same thing here? Yes, actually it is. Overly sensitive wild animals. Weaklings. Just be like Torgal. And be faster than a chocobo. Yeah, okay, there we go. Hey, isn't this... yeah, we've been here before. Actually, no, we haven't. Because I think we actually took this way. So we actually haven't. And yeah, I know you're thinking, there's an area you haven't explored over there. Yeah, we'll go over there for a side quest eventually. Eventually is definitely the right word, because it'll be a while. So,
Be safe.
is that the caravan?
That
Yeah, it
damn
is.
bird's a menace. Who's gonna buy my wares now? State your animals left them in.
But they hardly damaged us all.
Is there something wrong?
If you're a bandit come to steal my stuff, you're gonna be sorely disappointed. And all thanks to this fool.
But it was you who stepped into my path.
Only after that feather-brain trampled me. I demand recompense, be it in coin or the items you carry. Refuse, and I shall report you to the garrison and see you hanged.
These goods are expected in Northreach. I mean, they're not mine to give away.
You wouldn't happen to be on your way from Boklad, would you?
I am, but did someone from the market send you? Please, you have to help me. I can pay whatever you ask.
So the fool has protection. And coin, too. Sorry, friend, but we'll be the ones taking it. Oi! Killer! It's time to collect!
I told you not to call me that. And we'd have already collected if you hadn't insisted we'd put on this little act.
Bandits!
As I told one of your customers, it usually is. Let's get this over with.
Yeah! Yeah!
Deal with the bird lover. You take the handsome one, killer.
You're weak. Damn, I already staggered ya! Skill-ish, yo! Oh yeah! Alright, genuine question. How many potions am I gonna have to use in this fight from pure stupidity? When I actually put in effort, I notice I've been doing great. When I'm not careless and stupid. So if I can just not be stupid, then I'll be fine. Well, it's just a matter of actually not being stupid and careless. Although, right now, I'm building up precision dodges. Damn, I actually was kind of hoping to be able to build up more precision dodges, but that's okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. I actually had no idea which one was going to end up being used because I was just kind of hitting. Oh yeah, times 3. I think I just got hit. Oh no, I actually didn't. I thought that's why I got pushed back because I got hit. Lightning. Boom. When I do moves like that, I need to back off so that I don't get hit. Because that just ruins my precision dodges. Now, obviously here it didn't matter because the fight's over, but still.
All right. You made your point. Killing my ass.
Did he hurt you?
No, thankfully. He seemed intent on letting the bandit do his dirty work for him, and he would have succeeded had the great lender not sent you. My shipment is safe, and my livelihood with it. You must allow me to reward you.
We can speak of that once you're safe in Northreach. I'll accompany you there.
So you and my mother were right. It is always bandits.
Yep.
And were it not for the kindness of our free sword here, you'd be buying your order back from them at twice the price. Now, if you don't mind, I have a pressing appointment at the Vale before my return to Boklad. Farewell.
Oh, I almost forgot. I suppose you'll be wanting your linen. You'll be happy to know both bolts arrived safely along with the rest of the delivery. I've also added a few extra lengths of our finest fabrics to the bundle. Free of charge.
Are you sure?
My mother would insist. It's the least we can do for the man who saved our shipment.
That's that done. Woohoo! Now it's back to Hortense with her cloth.
I like free stuff. Free stuff makes me feel good. It makes me feel important when I'm given free stuff.
Clive, sorry again for sending you all that way. But you did get my order, didn't you?
Don't worry. I have it. I believe this will more than satisfy your needs.
Boom, boom, boom. Because there's a little
Let's see
extra.
here. One bolt of red, one bolt of blue. What's this? I don't recall ordering any silk or velvet or... Is this gold work? Krieger's ghost. If that devilit of a draper expects me to pay for these...
You needn't worry on that score, Hortense. They were a gift. For services rendered. I can always return them if you like.
Oh, no. Oh, there's no need to be hasty now, Clive. I'm sure I can put all three to good use. Speaking of which one's most to your liking?
I don't know.
I'm gonna do that one because I love when, like, in Doctor Who, the Doctor wears a red velvet coat, like the 3rd Doctor and 12th Doctor. Like, it's the best outfit for both Doctors.
I'm to give a piece to Jill. Did you know she's quite the little seamstress?
I know needlecraft was amongst her lessons at the castle.
Her lessons? Oh, that's right. The two of you were raised together in Rosalith, weren't you?
Not quite together, but when my father put down the uprising in the Northern Territories, Jill was taken as a ward to ensure that her father, the Silvermane, would keep the peace.
She's an honest-to-goodness princess then, isn't she? I could tell, you know. Some people just have that air about them. Not many round here, mind. I'd offered to sew her something that might better suit her station. But she'd most likely turn me down, as she always does. Tell me not to waste the fabric when it's better used on the children.
Don't take it the wrong way. She certainly seems to be attached to the last outfit you made her.
Oh, sometimes I think she never takes it off.
Or perhaps she'll make something for herself with your gift. Either way, I'm sure she won't turn it down.
We'll see, I suppose.
Kaboom-a-boom. More side quests out of the way. I have a feeling once we talk to Jill, we're gonna get more though. So, I'm a silly little lad. Let's just see. We're not doing any hunts, but let's just see. Because I have to go to work in 20 minutes, so I can't record another video. So this one will probably be a little long as well, just because I want to play more. I love this game, and I want to actually fudging play it. Okay, so just some bees. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on those because they could probably very scariness to me.
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you. You need to start taking better care of yourself.
Understood. And thank you.
The curse has spread. Make sure she rests.
If it hurts, you can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
This isn't just your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight, it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
No. That's not... Ignore me.
Clive, where are you?
C-3PO moment.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
Uh-oh.
This isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard. There he is in hell in Rosalith, trying to batter down the castle gates.
Looking for me?
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look, I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I am not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt. Hugo Kupka must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more. So let's go and kill the bastard.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
All right.
Well, at least you'll be here. The game can't fridge her yet. Because the refrigerator is being prepped.
Before leaving, we need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
But that's a complaint with this game for later. A big complaint. While we're in here, let's take a look. Let's see. There's something new. Ah, the apples and that. Ah, beautiful. Yep, my private playthrough, I didn't get the final one. I actually don't know what it, I don't know how to. And that's something, obviously, I will learn for this playthrough, I promise.
One day,
But I don't
I
know
will
it.
sail all the way to the shore.
There's no more side quests open up, right? Because if they did, I might cry myself to sleep. Or piss myself. One of those are the two options of despair and anger that those are the two tools I have at my
moment's notice.
my use.
We're leaving for Rosalith. But not before I know exactly what's going on. What have we heard?
All sorts. Nobody was expecting the Dalmex to open up a new front against the Empire, least of all our friends in the provinces. Reports have been rolling in from all over the place, with no two saying the same thing. I've been passing them on to Vivian, in the hope she can make sense of them. If you're set on going, you'll want to talk to her.
Understood.
You can hear Nectar in the background. It's just his little moogle noises. Love my boy Nectar.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite pupil. Let's see now, where did we leave? Well, this is a surprise. My lectures are rarely so well attended.
You know what they say? A little knowledge, can't hurt?
We're going to Rosalith to deal with Kupka. What's the situation there?
Whoa there, Lord Rossfield. I'm sure you're champing at the bit to return to your roost. But to fully understand the present situation, one must first understand how it came to be. Let us begin with the story of Hugo Kupka, or the permanent economic advisor to the Dalmekian government, to give him his formal title. In a republic founded on commerce, there could hardly be a more influential position. It has granted him both extraordinary wealth and extraordinary power. Not that he ever wanted for the latter. Being Titan's dominant, he is also Dalmekia's last line of defense, a fact he has used to his considerable advantage. Why, he was even able to pry Drake's Fang, one of the pillars of the Republic, from Parliament's grip. And he was quick to buy the loyalty of the Fang's protectors. Today they are his faithful creatures, a private army in all but name. The self-same army that marches upon Rosarian soil as we speak. By which I mean Imperial soil, not that you need reminding of the fact. Suffice it to say, the Empire's attentions are elsewhere at present, deadlocked as it is with Dalmekia over its occupation of the Crystalline Dominion, where its legions are now gathered. Scarcely a handful of garrisons remain to secure its western provinces, and half of them left after the fall of Drake's Breath. With the threat of the Ironblood thus diminished, they had little cause to fear a maritime invasion. And so today, only a token force guards the former duchy's shores, as Kupka was quick to descry. He landed his troops on the Rosarian coast without encountering so much as a single ship. All for you, Clive. He wants your head. And so he and his men advance upon Rosalith, not to capture the province, but to draw you out.
I hope that's not audible.
You said Kupka's forces sailed up the coast. What of Port Isolde, then? Is the city safe? Quite, according to the Guardians of the Flame. The Dalmekian fleet floated by without incident, but not without remark. When they learned Kupka's forces were making for Rosalith, our friends were quick to begin arranging the exodus of her citizens. And so the stage will soon be set for your heroic homecoming. Alas, it will be a more trying task to enter the capital than it was to leave it. Hugo's men hold Buett Bridge, despite the Imperials' repeated attempts to wrest it back from their grasp. And they were careful not to repeat the Empire's mistake in neglecting their coastal defenses. The seas around Rosalith are firmly under Dalmekian control. So tell me, pupil mine, what do you believe to be the best route to Rosalith?
Phoenix Gate.
The north. We cross the northern border near Phoenix Gate.
I am such a
then
good
take
pupil.
the road through Stillwind down to the capital. Hardly the quickest route, but at least we won't be spotted.
A little local knowledge goes a long way. And so must you.
We'd best get a move on then.
Oh, will you be going too?
Aye. I've been waiting a long time to give that fucker a taste of his own medicine. I would have missed this for the world.
Team Gav!
Right. We should be on our way.
Lead on.
Alex, call the next video Team Gav unless something better comes up. Please. Thank you. Cool! Wow! We can go right to Rosalith, but we're not going to. That's for next video. Because I need to get ready to go to... I can't save in this menu. Because I need to go to work. Work.